And good morning, people. Welcome back to Star Ocean: A New Hope. We've been mislaid on our way to EN2, you could say, because this is not EN2. A black hole seems to have dropped us on Earth, which might be all well and good, but Edge and Raimi don't recognize this Earth. As we know, there was a great war that happened just before they were born that scarred the Earth and made it pretty uninhabitable on the surface. There's no sign of it. You can see the sky, you can see the sun. The Earth under our feet is normal. So what's happened? Where are we? Is this Earth? Well, that over there sort of says maybe. I guess we need to go searching around. One thing to note is we don't have Limmel in our party at the moment. She and Raimi are staying on the ship. So, as you might see, this chest over here is not on the map. Because she's not in the party, we can't see anything at the moment, which doesn't really help much. So I'm gonna wait a little bit and hopefully she rejoins the party. There's a few places around that there's a few huts, but not really any place that we can be going into. There's only one door? Well, two doors. There's one down the south as well. Oh. Blueberries. I can't use them, so let's discard 4. Should have waited until I got them back, but it's only 71 experience. It's not that bad. So, can't go in here. Looks like the gas station may be the only place we can walk into. Well, apart from the Countess. Yeah. Okay. Gas station it is. If you've only got one place to go, you can't exactly go anywhere else. And yeah, we can't go anywhere. I'm pretty certain we can't go anywhere on the Countess. Yeah, there's stellar coordinate errors. So yeah, the Countess doesn't know where we are either. Let's go in then. How did Bacchus fit through that door?
This place is deserted. Sure is, and has been for some time, from the looks of things.
For now, let's split up and see what we can uncover. Report if you find anything. Huh? What? This can't be!
Judging from the color degradation caused by ultraviolet rays, I'd say it's been abandoned for about 3 years. I suppose that's not particularly important, but...
Well, don't jump to conclusions, FaZe. If nothing else, I just figured out when we are. The date on this magazine is too faded to read, but there was an article inside that caught my attention. 2 years after initial experiments, our country has at last perfected the ultimate doomsday weapon. The hydrogen bomb, is what it says. If I remember my history, the first practical hydrogen bomb on Earth was developed in 1954. So basically, if you're saying this magazine is 3 years old, that would put us in the year 1957. In other words, we're on the Earth of nearly 150 years ago.
The Earth of 150 years ago? That's not even possible.
I'm not so certain, Mr. FaZe.
What? Even you, Bacchus?
Mr. Edge, a short time ago I intercepted some radio waves, albeit weak ones.
Radio waves? Like old broadcast radio?
The transmission was as follows. Some days ago, the historic honor of launching the first artificial satellite slipped through our fingers, instead going to the Reds. This unfortunate occurrence has prompted the President to announce new plans for manned rocket missions, promising to put men in space before our rivals. Mr. Edge, how would you interpret this information?
Anyone who's ever dreamed of going into outer space knows the story. The first successful launch of a man-made satellite was the middle of the last century, 1957. No wonder we can't reach anyone. In 1957, the USTA wasn't even a twinkle in someone's eye. Honestly, I can't believe it. But with this much evidence piling up, I guess we have no choice but to face reality. The planet we made our emergency landing on may be Earth, but it's an Earth from almost 150 years in the past. Didn't you mention this sort of thing before, FaZe? An error in mid-warp that can cause a ship to end up in another time entirely?
No, this situation is somewhat different. That was brought about by the distortion caused by warping within the space-time continuum. The dangers associated with it are nothing more than arriving earlier or later on the standard temporal axis. If the theory we're positing here is true, it would be time regression. And such a thing is absolutely not possible. Though, with the situation as it is, I hesitate to apply the term absolutely.
If we posit that time regression has indeed occurred, it would mean we're now located in a space topologically distinct from that in which we were previously. In the current situation, I do not yet have enough information to say whether such a thing is even possible. But if the reality is that we now stand upon the past Earth, we have no choice but to accept it as fact.
So, let me get this straight.
We've been transported to the Earth of 150 years in the past, and we currently have no way of getting back, right?
If this truly is the Earth of another time, then yes. I'm afraid there is nothing we can do to return.
The only thing I can say for certain is this. It's pointless to keep standing around here. Let's return to the Calnus and review the situation together. Then we can decide what to do. What?
The Calnus! Damn it! What did they get here? They're quite well regulated. I suppose they must be soldiers of some sort.
Even so, they've arrived much too quickly. They must have a base of operations nearby.
It would seem this was more than just a ghost town.
This isn't Let's Swap Theories time. Raimi and Limmel are still inside.
Wait. All they want is to capture the extraterrestrials inside. If nothing else, I can assure you no one will be harmed. I wouldn't go recklessly provoking them if I were you.
Who are you? You refer to us as extraterrestrials quite casually.
Are you with those soldiers over there? What do you people want from us?
My name is Klaus Bachstein. You have to trust me. I'm your friend.
Mr. Bachstein, I must request an explanation. On what grounds should we consider you to be our friend?
Fair enough. But first we must find a better place to talk. You'll all be found if we stay here. You see the house with the red roof over there? That's my home. Come with me. I'll give you the details there.
Edge, are you really going to trust him?
We must keep in mind that this may be a trap.
Or he might really want to help us. If nothing else, he presented himself to us unarmed. Besides, he has no idea who or what we are, yet he shows his back to us? That's not the kind of man I want to doubt.
Thank you.
That is very like Mr. Edge.
Yes, I am truly no match for him.
So, yeah, we can't get back to the Calnus right now because they did get it very quickly, didn't they? Okay, let's make a beeline over to Klaus Bachstein's house. I'm sure I've heard the name Bachstein before.
Edgy.
Limmel?
Good grief. Please don't scare us like that. For a moment, I thought it really was a trap.
But still, what are you doing here, Limmel?
Yeah. Weren't you staying in the Calnus?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
What exactly happened, Limmel?
Klausy.
Allow me to explain.
I see. So that's what this is all about. Your country's army has troops stationed at a base here, and the ruined town serves to camouflage it.
Interesting. So the men surrounding the Calnus were indeed soldiers after all.
But, Limmel, Raimi was captured trying to protect you. While we're all glad Klaus rescued you, you shouldn't have been so careless as to leave the Calnus.
I'm sorry. I was a bad girl. And now Ray Ray's gone.
Well, I suppose there's little point in scolding you after the fact.
But
If you're truly sorry about what happened, that's more than enough. Not even Raimi would be angry with you, Limmel.
Edgy.
Besides, I'm partially responsible for this myself. It was a mistake to split us up under conditions like these. I won't make that mistake again. Let's go, people. We're rescuing Raimi.
It's nearly impossible to get into the base from outside. Why don't you leave this part to me?
What do you mean?
We'll pretend that I've apprehended you, and that I'm bringing you in. That should allow us to get inside without causing too much fuss.
I see. Yes, that would certainly allow us to avoid unnecessary trouble. But one question remains.
Which is?
What exactly is your motive for assisting us? Forgive me, but you're far too knowledgeable about what's happening here. What if he hands us all over together? Are you that kind of man, Klaus?
You have every right to doubt me. But even so, I want to help you.
All right. In that case, I'll leave our method of entry into the base to you, Klaus.
Edge!
Klaus saved Limmel after all. And Limmel isn't the kind of girl who would get this close to someone who couldn't be trusted. But more than anything else, I trust him. Like I said, he came to us unarmed, and he turned his back on us without hesitation.
It would appear you have lost again, Mr. Faze.
So it would appear indeed.
Thank you. You may have already suspected this, but the truth is, I once worked at the base myself, as a scientist. I was involved with research into a certain field. My field was extraterrestrials, and the super technology they brought with them.
Mr. Baktine, are you implying that the existence of extraterrestrials is known on this planet?
Well, not by the public, of course. And that's exactly why the researchers must be having trouble controlling their excitement right about now.
Why would that be?
It's not very often they get their hands on an unscathed ship like your Calnus. Not to mention uninjured extraterrestrials. If they can understand your technology and make it their own, these people who once struggled in obscurity can suddenly become heroes. Two birds with one stone. Your super technology, their fame. They'll be able to go public. They do it without even stopping to consider how dangerous such advanced technology might be. What kind of scientist would accept a breakthrough handed to him on a plate? We need to catch up with you on our own, through our own abilities. To be honest, our species just isn't ready for your technology. So once you've rescued your friend, I want you to leave this planet as soon as possible. If I must have a motive, I suppose that would be it.
I see.
Actually, there's one other thing I need to ask. As it happens, there's another extraterrestrial besides your friend who's being held captive in the base.
There are extraterrestrials on Earth other than us?
Yes, a young girl named Miracle. She has ears and a tail that look just like that cat's. You'll know her when you see her. I beg of you, take Miracle back to her home planet.
You have my word. We'll do our best to get her home.
Thank you.
So we've now got Limmel again, which is great because we can actually see where chests are, which is helpful. But we do have a couple of other things we need to look around at. Kitty! Oh, didn't like us. Okay, refrigerator? It's a refrigerator, Limmel. We want to check what's inside. Yeah, they didn't really need a refrigerator. It's cold enough to keep things pretty cool on their own. Sure, not. But yeah, it's not like they had the technology for a refrigerator anyway, but they probably didn't need it as much. So essentially the growth cycles sort of match up in Limmerus from what she's saying. When it's warm you get the food growing well, and when it's cold it keeps. Seems very convenient actually. Some blackberries, which I need a few, so thank you, Kitty. Anything that you can read, Edge? No? Nope, can't make sense of anything. Bit of fresh sage, I'll take that. And now we need to go up into the corner here because there was a chest all the way up here. Aquaberries, I don't need them, I know, but honestly, and the experience is pretty negligible, but I would like the party SP. Okay, there's another chest over by this house. Red herbs? What are red herbs? Ah, they're the things that cure silence. Okay, so next up, there was a chest over here. For some thornberries. Okay. One last stop off. We need to see the radio over here. Well, we've got plenty of mechanisms in there, and radio waves are pretty simple in technological terms. So it's not a surprise, at least to me. Indigenous song of the planet. Is of distinctive construction, unlike anything commonly heard on EN2. Okay, so just typical radio music, probably a bit of country, considering the landscape of the place we're in. Okay, so you can receive them, but you can't relay them. You would have to sing it yourself. Okay. And I'm okay with that. I wouldn't mind if he was able to sing anyway, but or tried to sing, but it's not like we're going to hear it. But you have to understand that some people just don't want to. Mixed syrup. I will take some of those. And I think we're good. That is the... yeah, there's private interactions here as well. Because... yeah. There's nothing else in here, is there? I just... wait, there's more? Is this a never-ending fridge? Aquaberries. There's the fresh sage I just dropped. More mixed syrup. Blackberries. Okay. So we can just keep opening this to fill up on the items. Don't think we're going to get any more, but interesting. We're not going to be seeing much of that, much more of that fridge anyway, because once we start this, yeah, we won't actually be able to come back out. So the place we need to go is over here. There is a little gate over here. We can't go near the counters. That's fine. Raimi's in the base after all. Why would we want to go to the counters when Raimi's elsewhere?
As per arrangements, from here on out I will hold onto your weapons and conceal myself.
Baki disappeared. Is that symbology?
It's optical camouflage.
Incredible to think such advanced technology has been perfected.
I'll feel much safer indeed with Bacchus watching our backs.
No kidding.
Excuse me for just a moment. I need to call in. It's me, Milla. Yes, I'm getting by. I thought I might cooperate with you today. I'm serious. Not being able to work convinced me that you were right.
Think they know each other?
Sounds that way to me.
I brought a little something we can use to continue our research together. That's right. I'd like permission to enter. A03. Understood. Get the entrance, would you?
That was amazing.
Getting in alone would have been difficult indeed.
The base is below. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, let's save. And okay, Klaus, we are in your hands. Let's go. Let's actually select the correct option to say, let's go.
We've been waiting for you, Professor Bactide. Your presence here will undoubtedly speed the Director's research along immeasurably.
Milla hasn't changed, has she?
Certainly not, sir. Our sublime Director continues her research for the sake of her country.
I see you people haven't changed either. This technology is beyond your understanding.
I knew you would return, Professor. And hell, 3 more extraterrestrials? You're on a roll, huh? And weren't you the one who tamed that creature with the tail, too? Boy, sure is good to have you back, sir. Get inside, you aliens. Let's hope you prove to be of some use to us.
Come on, let's
Sit
go.
tight while I get this room unlocked. Once you're free, hurry and rescue Miracle and your friend.
Move, damn it!
All right.
There is one
Come
problem.
on, let's go.
This facility houses highly dangerous experimental creatures. With the locks released, they'll be able to get out as well.
It's not going to be a problem. We'll use the panic to our advantage. Don't worry about us. We may not look it, but we've been through a lot worse. Please be careful, Klaus. Once you've released the locks, get out as soon as you can.
Huh? What the?
Good luck.
You too.
Bleh.
Forgot about that. Oh. Okay, first things first, let's pick up the chest. Of course. Yeah, we'll get out of here as soon as Klaus releases it all for us. How are you doing, Bacchus? Okay. Obviously we're not getting out the door anytime soon. Oh. Looks like things are happening.
Emergency alert! Emergency alert! All holding room locks have been released. Test subjects may have escaped. All staff, shift to alert level A. Armed troops, prepare to engage test subjects immediately. I repeat, emergency alert! Emergency
Oh
alert!
my. Test subjects may have escaped, huh?
Well, in that case, let's not disappoint them. Bacchus!
As you wish.
Raimi, we're coming for you!
You've betrayed the director and us. Not once, but twice.
Releasing the test subjects? What the hell were you thinking? You'll kill us all!
You're a little late. Think of all you've done. You knew this would happen. When you play with forces stronger than yourself, you get bitten.
Shut up! Hey, we have to recapture the test subjects!
Miracle. Please. Get back to space. We don't deserve your...
Okay, so Edge, Phase, Bacchus, Limmel. We do not have Raimi at the moment, so we don't have that ranged powerhouse in her, which is a little bit unfortunate, but what can we do? Was that a little grey man? Oh, it was. So, yeah. Little grey man and, is that Bigfoot? Bigfoot Sam. They're a lot like the enemies we what's it called? Oh, let's kill that one. We've shattered that. They're a lot like the gorillas we faced on Limrus as well.
Rather an anticlimactic affair.
The little aliens are definitely new. I believe they have ranged attacks. They have little pistol guns, I think, that they use to attack with. The Bigfoot Sams are definitely the more dangerous of the two. That's where we came from. Oh, hello there. Yeah, we'll take you on. I do want the chest in here.
Let's take this advantage!
I think the Bigfoot Sams are electric based. Rather than the Yeah, that was an electric ball, rather than the cryo ball that the gorillas on Limrus used.
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic affair.
Scan enemy. Can anyone actually use that? Buckers can. Sure. And nothing in here. You might notice there's a heal spot there. That is a very important heal spot. Enemies here are pretty dangerous, as you've seen. But they're not that bad. But that heal spot does preclude something that's very important to deal with. There's also another new enemy here, which is now dead.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
The soldier zombies. So they have M26 hand grenades. Well, I guess they are soldier zombies. What do we have? Compact freezing bombs? Not too bad. We need to be on this side. On this side. Yeah.
Finally, I'm out. Huh? But why would the door just like open?
I don't suppose you were...
Fast?
My ears hurt, Kay.
Do you think she's the girl Klaus was talking about?
I'd say so. She does fit the description.
She must have believed us to be her enemies. This is not a desirable situation, Mr. Edge.
Yeah, this hallway is crawling with those test subjects. She'll be in serious danger if we don't protect her.
Wait up, kitty.
Let's follow.
Yeah, there's Miracle. Thornberries, blueberries, blackberries. Oh, aquaberries. That's better. That's Miracle running away. We need to catch her because it would be very advised that we do so. The Earth Ring, our new disintegration ring, can't actually do anything with it at the moment because it's got no charges, and I don't think we can actually recharge it here. I think we actually have to wait until later to charge it. I was hoping for an ambush there, but I don't think I got it.
disadvantage.
Oh, I did get it. Okay. Didn't think I was close enough. They do like to stun you.
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic affair.
They do drop big berries though, that's actually quite nice. Big berries being the improved blackberry, blueberry. Alien Arc. That is a weapon for the person we don't have at the moment, which is Raimi. So, yeah, we can't exactly equip it. No guard. I think that can go on to Bacchus. You do need this to be equipped, but sometimes when you take damage you're thrown off balance and put to the ground and things like that. Whenever Bacchus takes less than 1% of his HP when this is equipped, he won't be knocked down. I believe this goes up to 10% with maximum skill level, so it's a fair chunk. It can stop you from being disabled in battle for a little bit of time. That's our health back. We've got one more chest in the next room down. We've got more, where am I going? I'll take your ambush here. Oh, there goes my bonus. Oh well. I don't expect to keep bonus anyway, so I'm fine. Not at the moment. Maybe later, but not right now. Anytime we want to finish this fight, little alien. There we go.
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic affair.
Pickled plums and nattos. So they're actually dropping foodstuffs. Okay. Not sure exactly why, but well, I guess they are soldiers. Let's remember that they're zombie soldiers. They probably got hungry. Tefeta ribbon and a dragon scale, both of which I believe are materials for creating things later, so yeah, we don't need to worry too much about those. This next door, though, I need to take control of Limmel, I think. Yeah, Limmel. Edge is going to be nice for a lot of the game, but Limmel, we're going to borrow your powers for this one. So that's a Chimera.
We'll take care of this. Just stay where you are.
And Chimeras like you getting in close, so I'm not going to. Or at least where I can get away with it. Of course, fixation is a thing. Geometric Beast. This is a mini boss, sort of. So, and you can probably see that it's a very big. Thing. Okay, mixed syrup? No, ripe berries. Who are you fixated on? Still Limmel. Oh, thank you, Energy Shield. Actually, I think this thing has a good amount of defense against fire, so no wonder no one's doing any damage though, because everyone's paralyzed. Phase. Edge. Okay, who are you fixated on? You're still fixated on Limmel? Okay. Everyone went flying there. Oh, got critical. Ah, good job. Oh,
Damage is severe. It would seem I've become careless.
that geometric beast tends to be dangerous. It's a mini boss. We've seen how fights in this game can get out of hand, and bosses in particular getting out of hand even quicker. Good amount of experience though, 8,500, bit of foal, and some iron claws. I wonder who those are for.
This body of mine would still seem to have hidden potential.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Useful experience indeed.
Ah, shadow needles.
This feels pretty good, Kate.
And lightning blast.
Are you all right? Miracle?
Ah! That was for rescuing me. Sorry for getting spooked and running off. My name is Miracle Shamlot. Who are you?
Edge Maverick.
I'm Lim.
Bacchus D79.
My name is Faye Shifa Baleth.
That tickles, Kay.
That was also for rescuing me. Meow? Just my imagination? Why do you all smell like the professor?
The professor? You mean Klaus, right?
Yeah. Oh, you must be the professor's friends. Is he doing okay?
Well, actually, Klaus asked us to take you back to your home planet.
We're extraterrestrials too. You can trust us.
Like he said, come with us.
I don't even know what planet I'm from.
You don't know what planet you were born on?
Nope. The first thing I can remember is being on a spaceship I'd never seen before.
Wait, so you mean you were stowing away then?
That's what they seem to think. But they were all so nice to me. But then we got sucked into a black hole and the ship was totaled. They pushed me into an escape pod and I survived. They all helped me get out of there before even thinking about their own safety. They were all such good people.
Mary.
Anyway, do you know if the professor's here?
Mr. Baktine brought us inside this base. However, we parted ways with him on the way here.
I imagine he's still inside the base.
Then take the professor into space with you too.
Take Klaus?
I got caught when my escape pod crashed on this planet. They locked me up and did all kinds of experiments on me. But the professor was nice to me, so I don't want to leave him here.
Well, what do you think we should do, Edge?
Well, I can't make a decision for Klaus. We'll have to find out what he wants. Anyway, Raimi is priority 1 right now. We have to save her.
If you're looking for someone, let me help you. You helped me after all.
Huh? No, you don't...
Let's go! Meow!
Meow.
truth be told, we want Miracle in the party. She is absolutely amazing. I bet everyone saw that coming. Anyways, yeah, Miracle Shamlot. She is probably, along with Raimi, the two of the biggest damage dealers in this game. Items, things we need to use. We need to use the first aid on her. We need to equip those iron claws. Yes, they were for her. She can keep the solid protector. She can have the anti-paralysis amulet. And she doesn't need wisdom. That's for certain. She might need a bit more defense than normal. That does tend to be her weakness. She's got plenty of attack power, but in defense, she's a little bit lacking. She's our crafter. Yeah. And she comes with Ripper Pounce and Comet Impact. Ripper Pounce, literally scratching and shredding them enemies to pieces. Comet Impact, say punch. Ripper Pounce is the better one, if I remember correctly, though. We should probably put both on there just so we can see it. And yeah, I am going to be using her for a little bit of time. Mostly because she's level 22 while everyone else is 28. She's got a little bit of catching up to do. Shouldn't take her too long though. How are we doing on monsters? Have we got one of everything all the way up here so far? Looks like it. Excellent. Where are we? No items in there. You're a zombie. You're a bunch of zombies. But we don't need to deal with that, not right now, because that's for next time. We've got one of the people we came in for. We've taken out the main enemy of this place. As far as I remember, there's no actual other boss in this area. It's that geometric beast was the main big enemy of this place. Next time, more of the military holding factory, military holding facility, get the name right, and we'll see where Amy is. We are not leaving without her. Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.